Welcome to A Healthy You. I'm Carol Alt. It's back to school time for millions of children nationwide, which is a big deal for students and parents alike, especially those families whose child suffers from a food allergy. Today, some life-saving tips that could keep your child out of the emergency room. Plus, we are joined by a woman who's made it her goal in life to not only kick cancer, but to make treatments more livable for everyone. But up first, a look at the CrossFit and P90X fitness phenomenons. We have gotten so much email over the last year asking us about these two workout trends that I knew we had to cover them. Everyone wants to know, do they work? Can anyone try them? And is there any truth to those rumors that some people have actually died doing CrossFit? So I asked my friend Lisa Davis, who happens to be the host of It's Your Health radio show, to try and find out. She joins me now. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining us.
I am so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Carol.
So what did you find out? There's CrossFit, there's P90X, and you were just telling me about a whole nother one called
Zenga.
Zenga.
Yeah.
So let's start with CrossFit.
Okay.
What is CrossFit and what makes it so unique?
Well, CrossFit is really cool, but I think you have to be somebody who's been athletic in the past because there are some pretty tricky moves. What the nice thing about CrossFit, though, is it's very scalable to everyone. So if you're thinking CrossFit and you've seen people like flipping over tires and they're like, whoa, you know, with the big weights and they're, you know, doing all these Olympic moves and stuff, you can start easy. You don't have to go crazy, but what's cool is you can kind of work your way
roll over
up,
a bicycle tire.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. What else do you do? I mean, what other kinds of things do they have you do in CrossFit?
Well,
I mean, you see those on commercials, so
Oh, totally.
I got that one. What else is involved?
Well, you know what's interesting is they do make you learn the 9 fundamental movements because,
Okay.
again, it's all about not hurting yourself because there's a lot of stuff like you mentioned in the beginning. People
Yes.
think, oh, I'm going to get hurt and what's going to happen. But again, if you find a good CrossFit instructor and you really work with him or her and you make sure that they know where you're starting at. Although I have to be honest, I'm in pretty good shape, but I'm a Pilates kind of gal, yoga kind of gal, Zenga kind of gal, which we'll get to. And I had to squat and go down and touch my butt on the medicine ball. I couldn't really get all the way down, so I'm like, maybe I have to try even easier than this. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, even if you're fit, it's something that you have to go in and be ready to, like, really want to do a good workout. One cool thing, though, about it is that it really allows you to use your whole body. You know, the definition of CrossFit is functional movements, constantly varied at high intensity. So there's pushing, there's pulling. Like, if you're wanting to reach up and grab something, if you drop something on the floor, and it's meant to be throughout your whole life, it's going to keep your whole body from head to toe strong and fit.
So basically, you're talking about cleaning the house and gardening. That's exactly what I do all the time.
Yeah, well, then CrossFit might be for you.
Okay, so what's the difference between CrossFit and P90X?
Well, P90X is an extreme workout. Now, like extreme, I'm talking 6 to 7 days a week, an hour to an hour and a half each time.
Holy mackerel, who has the time?
Yeah, but the thing that's interesting with P90X is that, you know, you see a lot of before and afters, and you're like, there's no way that's real. That's got to be photoshopped. This is for real. I've met people, I've talked with people, I interviewed Tony Horton, and by the way, we have something in common. We were both picked last in gym class, which I thought was kind of funny, although actually they fought over who got stuck with me, so he had it a little bit better, but we both got into individual things later in life. I got into swimming, he got into track and some other things, and he has this philosophy that at any age you can change your body. So if you work out 6 to 7 days a week, an hour and a half, and you're doing what he calls muscle confusion, which means he's constantly changing up the routines so your body doesn't adapt and your muscles don't adapt, so you keep getting stronger and stronger. It's a circuit. You might work your chest and back one day and your shoulders, triceps, and your arms and your legs. It's intense, though, so you've got to be ready to work out. If you want to look like the after picture, magic is not going to happen unless you're busting your behind.
So can anybody do the P90X, or
Yes.
I mean, could you start easy and work up in that one also?
Yeah, what's nice too is everything is modifiable. Everything is scalable, both with the CrossFit and the P90X. You can definitely scale it to your level. But with both of those, though, you do need to go in and be ready to work your entire body from head to toe, work up a sweat, and, you know, not just be like going to the gym and, you know, doing 2 things and sitting
They
you know,
take
with your
commitment.
feet.
They take commitment.
Yeah.
And your favorite?
My favorite is Zenga. Okay, so I've been doing Pilates for years, and I know you are a Pilates.
Yoga.
Okay. So what you probably like Zenga because it's Zen plus is Zenga. It's mindfulness. It's a synergistic blend of Tai Chi, Pilates, yoga. It really gets you focused. And one of the things, Carol, that's really cool about it is it works on your fascia. Now, fascia goes from your head to your toe. It's your connective tissue. So let's say you have an orange, right? You peel the rind of the orange. You take the orange apart. If you were to take all the little stuff,
the white,
the white, and you take everything off, all the orange stuff would just fall all over the place. That's what your fascia does. It holds your body. It holds your muscles. It gives you form. A lot of times people will say, oh, my muscles are so tight. But what's really happening is it's their fascia. And so fascial release is a big part of Zenga. You get to do a lot of cool yoga moves on a Pilates reformer, which is fun. So it's kind of neat, like if you're into that. And let me just say for folks out there, if you're going to do CrossFit or P90X, take a Zenga class, because all of that muscle, it's going to get you a little bit tight. Although I should say, if Tony's watching, P90X does focus a lot on yoga and flexibility, but it's extreme yoga. It's like hardcore yoga. But they're all really great things. And my big thing is just get out and move. If these things are too much, just get out, walk, just enjoy your life and try to be as healthy as you can by just being active.
So basically you can walk and run the stairs and lift things, and you can do your own CrossFit, your own P90X where you confuse your muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Lisa,
exactly.
It was terrific having you on. I would love to have you back again. Thank you so much for being here.
I'll be back anytime, Carol. Such a thrill.
Thank you.